I'm just gonna hack away.
Oh my gosh, Ro
right
is
in the
literally...
middle.
She's very aggressive.
Look at this.
Ro is literally chopping at the bottom of the tower.
Okay.
They wouldn't
now,
put one right on the bottom,
chat,
right?
Tell me we got some good luck. Oh no! You guys are so messed up. Are you kidding me right now? No! No! I suck at this game.
You're a champ. Oh, you're a champ.
Thanks for charity.
She said.
For charity.
For charity.
Oh, sick. Oh, this is really sick.
That one's a pumpkin cat food horseradish cookie?
Oh no!
Meow.
Hey guys, and welcome to a very special live stream happening here on the channel. This is a huge deal. Now, first off, for those of you who regularly watch our live streams, you might notice that we're in a little bit of a different location. A little bit. We suddenly have a brick wall and a lot more shelves, apparently.
We needed to call in the big guns for this stream because today we are here for, well, the foreseeable future. We are going to be here all day raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We are incredibly excited to be here, but because this stream is such a big deal, we have so many people helping us, and it was so important to us, we got a little upgrade. And so we are in a brand new studio today that we have just for today, just for this live stream. And here we are.
Yes.
It's been months of preparation. You guys have no idea. And we're only 11 minutes late. Come on. That's not so bad for us.
It wouldn't be a GT Game Theory live stream if we weren't at least a couple minutes late. And so true to form, 10 minutes late, forgive us. But there's a lot of coordination happening today. So just to give you guys a little sneak peek behind the curtain, this has literally been months in the making as tens, dozens, hundreds, I mean, like maybe even 100 people have gotten together to work on this and make today happen. And it's all for the cause of raising money for St. Jude. Now, if you're not familiar with what St. Jude is, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and what they do, they're actually an incredible organization. It's probably like the most purely good organization that you could possibly hope for.
Let us actually just take one moment before we roll into all the games and fun to paint a picture of that for you. When St. Jude opened in the early 1960s, in 1962, prior to that, a childhood cancer diagnosis was almost a completely hopeless cause. It was almost a death sentence. According to, what we know about that time period, which isn't that long ago, we're talking about like our grandparents' generation here. If you were diagnosed with cancer as a kid, sometimes your doctor wouldn't even talk to you because it was a hopeless case.
Yeah.
What were they going to do? Just send you home.
You were literally a waste of time to them, which, and again, this is a
horrifying thought.
A sick child was considered to be a waste of time. It was just a death sentence at that point.
When St. Jude opened, the first doctors who worked there, the first doctors who took up posts taking care of children with a disease that was thought to be hopeless, were told in some cases that they were committing career suicide, that they were taking on a foolish role because how were they going to become rich, famous doctors when they were treating kids who couldn't be cured? Yeah. Now, fast forward to today. This was, again, early 1960s. Fast forward to today, St. Jude has, with the help of researchers around the world, helped to move the childhood cancer survival rate from around 20% to over 80%, which is just absolutely unreal. In some cases, for some types of cancers, when they opened, the survival rate was 4%. 4%. Imagine telling a 6-year-old. I mean, it's unbelievable to be a parent or a child in that kind of situation. To now, today, some types of cancer have a 94% survival rate, thanks to the people at St. Jude. And they've accomplished all of this in a few decades without ever billing a patient or a family. And no one ever pays for treatment.
And that's the special thing here, right? Is not only are they forwarding cancer research for the most precious of patients, which are children, right? People who have not even gotten a chance to really start their lives and really fully experience life. not only are they giving these kids a second chance at life, but they're also doing it at no cost to them and the family. And we all, especially here in the States, know how expensive medical treatment is and how expensive, especially a long-term treatment like cancer treatment can be for families.
And that's why we are so incredibly excited to be here. It is Giving Tuesday, everyone. We're partnered with YouTube to do this live stream. We're partnered with St. Jude. We're so excited to be here. Please donate today.
Yes.
Please help us to reach. We have some very seriously ambitious goals today, you guys. Just as a reminder, we did a charity live stream last year that raised a little over $200,000, which was absolutely incredible.
It was unbelievable.
It was one of our most proud moments ever. And just to put that in perspective, right now, we have over $225,000 already raised, and we are at the beginning of this live stream, but we have way loftier goals today. We have a long way to go.
And it's worth noting that 100% of anything that you donate today goes directly to St. Jude, the children who are getting help by the hospital, and the research that's being forwarded by the organization. So just know that any dollar you donate is a direct dollar in the pocket, is a direct dollar to the people who need it the most, and who are helping to not only cure kids, but also find cures for cancers that affect everyone worldwide. It's not just this one hospital, but one child treated at St. Jude is literally 1,000 cancer patients treated all around the world, because that is how their research is getting disseminated.
Do you want to tell them how it's fun to donate today? We have a lot of fun ways to donate.
I don't.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Ooh.
Because before we get to all the incentives that are here to encourage you to play along with us, to donate along with us, and affect how today's live stream goes. Before we get to that, we actually have a video package about St. Jude.
Okay.
It's 3 minutes, but it'll give you a little bit of a sense of our visit to the hospital, our impressions of the hospital, and why we believe it's such a worthy cause for you guys to be invested in, and why we have literally spent months out of our life helping to plan the live stream that you're about to see today. So let's cut to that. Chris, are you there? Can you hear me? Great, Chris is in the other room. He's managing a massive team, but I hear his voice in the background. He's there. So let's cut to the St. Jude clip, and Stephanie and I need to do a costume change because we've crossed our first milestone, which means that we gotta fulfill on the promises that we made to you, which we'll talk about on the other end of that. So let's cut to that, please. Ready, go! When we look at charities that we want to support, we're looking for charities that aren't just treating symptoms, but are also looking to find long-term solutions for the underlying problems. And St. Jude encompasses all of that.
One patient treated here is 1,000 patients treated around the world.
As a 7-year-old, the gravity of the diagnosis didn't quite hit me right away. When I finally heard the word cancer associated with it, that's when I got scared.
I thought that at the age of 10, I thought I was told that I had something that only happened to grown-ups, and that meant I wasn't going to survive.
Arriving here at St. Jude for the first time, those fears for my parents and for myself were put away, because you see these smiling faces and these warm, caring hearts who are here to take the best care of you and make sure that as you go throughout this, you're leading as normal a life as you possibly can.
When we arrived at St. Jude, it's just a place where you feel hope everywhere.
Back when my family and I discovered that I suffer from a type of tumor, my dad, as soon as we were talking to the doctor, he was like, okay, where are we going to stay? I had to pay for a hotel while I'm staying here. They were like, no. We have a place for you to stay. You don't have to pay for that chemotherapy. You don't have to pay for that surgery. You don't have to pay for anything. And here are your plane tickets. You're flying to Memphis, Tennessee in 4 days. And then I came here and they saved my life. But not that, they gave me quality of life along the way.
We have incredible programs like the St. Jude School Program. We were able to continue our education while we were patients at St. Jude. We also have an incredible team that is our Child Life Department, and they help patients to learn to acclimate to the hospital, so know about the procedures that you might experience, the equipment that they'll use with you. That empowers you. You get to be an active participant in your care. They have programs that help support and guide you through with whatever need you might have.
One of the greatest things about the hospital is that even though the hospital is not there where you are, the discoveries are, because St. Jude freely shares all the discoveries around the world.
Any pediatrician anywhere in the world can go online, pull down the protocol, and share that data. St. Jude doesn't just stop there. It's not just worrying about the cancer that's present that comes in the clinic today. It's looking out into the future.
And you can guarantee that the money here is not making somebody rich. It's not going to somebody's pocket. It's going to these families that need it the most, do that research to save lives, to find cures and save children. Where would I be without St. Jude? I probably wouldn't be here, and I'm really grateful for that.
St. Jude gave us everything. That's why we want to stay part of the St. Jude family.
We want to give these kids who these life-threatening illnesses have come into their lives and uprooted their entire world. We want to give them that opportunity to have a happily ever after as well.
As you just saw, there's a lot of stuff that you can win and play along with by donating to this amazing cause that is St. Jude. Not only are you helping to donate to help cure cancer in children and help solve cancer as... and help solve cancer as a worldwide problem based on the research that they're doing at St. Jude. But you'll notice that there's a couple of... There's a couple of things that you can win and earn and help make happen on the live stream by donating. So the screen that you just saw was our donation incentives, which are listed out below as a part of this live stream. Today's donations are being powered by Tiltify, which is incredible.
I'm not okay with these.
And so at each 100,000 milestone that we cross, there is some fun, wacky thing that's going to happen. So we crossed 100,000, which means cringe meme compilation. I don't know exactly what that is. We'll have to do that. But at 200,000, Steph and I are supposed to be in cosplay of two of the fan favorite franchises here on Game Theory. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm dressed as a animatronic bear because I'm a fully grown adult and this is my life. And this is Stephanie, who is dressed as Monica from the indie game Doki Doki Literature Club. So that is, eat it up, internet, because this is what you donated for, and that's what you get for crossing $200,000. Our next milestone at $300,000 is us getting dunked into ice water, because...
I get to take the wig off for that, right?
Do you want to at that point?
Maybe it's insulating.
Yeah, that'll be great. So the 300,000 milestone is us getting dunked into water. At 400,000, Stephanie dyes her hair, and at the
For real.
At the total 500,000, we're hoping to get us egged, because I'm sure there's a lot of people on the internet who'd like to see us get egged for our various theories across the years. So we are here live on screen. If we cross $500,000, all the crew behind the cameras are just going to launch eggs at us while we read donations, and they tell us how bad the TF2 versus Overwatch deadlock was.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, there's that top donor list that you see in the upper right hand corner of the screen, right?
Yep.
Right over there.
Right over here.
Boom! There it is. Throughout the day, we'll be cycling through those, and if you're on that leaderboard, you get all sorts of bonus incentives there too, where the number one person gets featured as a permanent mainstay of the current Game Theory opening sequence.
Whoa, we have
which is
someone
pretty awesome.
at the top of the leaderboard right now who donated $3,000. I'm looking at it
That's
right now.
incredible.
Can you read their name? It's
Evie.
Evie.
Oh my 645,
gosh.
I think? Is that what it is?
Evie 445.
2,000.
$2,000.
Evie 445, $2,000.
And second place right now is Skittlefart with $2,000. Amazing.
I don't know. I see Anonymous at 500 there as well. So anyway, that's
got a lot of people climbing up that leaderboard, you guys. So to get into the top 100, what's the bottom
50
donation
right now.
50. So hop on there if you're able to, and if not, play along with us. Donate whatever you can. It is all appreciated, from $1 to the top of that leaderboard. It is all so tremendously appreciated. I think we should start playing.
Every donation makes a difference here. But there is one final part of the live stream that bears calling out, and is one that pertains to my outfit, is something that we have to kind of like address here. It's one way that you can actually help today's live stream without actually needing to donate as well, right? So for that, we're going to actually toss over to my good buddy Dawko over here. So Dawko, Steph, if you'll, please take down the leaderboard. That would be great, since we're not on camera. There we go. There it is. Woo! Okay. Hey. So Dawko, for those of you who don't know, is one of the world leaders when it comes to playing the game Five Nights at Freddy's. Right? That's your thing. That is what I'm wearing here today. That's one of our favorite franchises here on the Game Theorist channel. And the creator of the game, Scott Cawthon, has actually gone on record, knowing that we're doing this live stream today. He's actually said, hey, I will create a game for this event, and hidden within this game is $500,000. worth
Heard that
of
right.
prizes.
With all of those zeros.
$500,000 are hidden in this game that he created specially for this live stream. But we have to find the money today, by the time this live stream ends, in order for him to donate it. And he's like, I've hidden it pretty well. And it takes 5 hours to complete, right? So this is a free game that you can download and play along while you watch today's live stream. But we have Dawko here, who will be checking in as our correspondent on the ground throughout the day. Dawko is our resident FNAF expert. He's going to be starting to do a preliminary dig through the game so we can hopefully maximize the time that we have, find as much money hidden in that game as possible, and take that money out of Scott's pockets and put it in the hands of the kids at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
And thank you, just in advance, thank you to Scott for making this game. When he said he would make this game for us, especially for this live stream, we were completely overwhelmed. So we haven't gotten any money yet, but thank you, Scott, for making it. This is tremendous. I'm going to have to lose this hair.
That's fine. You can totally lose the hair. But anyway, so the thing is, it needs to be a community effort because Scott Cawthon has said online that in order to find all the money that's hidden in this game, it's going to be a communal effort. He's hidden a lot of these Easter eggs really well. So we have Dawko and Amy over in the side there, who are going to be popping in and playing through the game throughout today's event. Hop on the subreddit, hop on Twitter, hop anywhere you can give us some feedback as far as where things are hidden in this game. Amy's there as our correspondent, looking through the subreddits, looking through Twitter. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag Take Scott's money.
I like that one.
Hashtag Take Scott's money so we can get to $500,000 out of his pocket and into the hands of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So how you feeling, Dawko? Has the game been released?
Yes, it was released about 5 minutes ago. It's ready. It's ready to go.
Awesome.
Okay, well, why are you talking to me, buddy?
I don't know, actually. Let's get straight into it.
Money. We have so many cool guests, though.
So many.
So many cool guests who've all united here to help encourage you guys to help raise money for St. Jude. And the first of them is a good friend of ours.
So near and dear to our hearts, some of our best YouTube friends in the world.
One of my favorite people on YouTube. Well, two of my favorite people on YouTube. Because Husky is now a YouTuber again, which is great.
I know.
So if we can start bringing out our first round of guests, that would be amazing. We have Rosanna Pansino and Husky. Maybe over there coming in, but we're going to be doing some cookie taste tests. We have an EduTuber challenge that's happening later today, where we're bringing in some of our favorite people in the education space. So you're going to be seeing who's who. We have an animation challenge with Odd Ones Out and Something Else YT, two top animated storytellers who were here last year for the charity stream. They're going to be playing Pictionary later today.
I think Mike and Ro are getting finished miking up here. Should I read a couple of donations while they're coming on?
Yeah, if we can start reading donations, that would be incredible.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. We have a $15 donation from Lauren K, who says, "It's amazing what you guys are doing. Thanks for supporting such an incredible charity and love the cosplays."
Just Monica, $20, money for a good cause.
Marin Beer, who donated $20.69, says, nice.
Bethy Van Cleve, I love you guys so much. Several of my relatives have died from cancer, so this is close to my heart. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why we wanted to support St. Jude as a charity, is not only are they helping kids, which is probably the noblest goal that you can have, but it's also the idea of the research that they're doing is research that is directly and fundamentally helping to forward cancer cures and cancer research across the world. Because it's a hospital that has the patients right there and are able to synthesize the medicine right there on campus.
Yeah, it's one of the most unique places in the world because the patients, the doctors, and the researchers all almost sit in the exact same building, which means that research can happen so much faster than it happens anywhere else.
And the incredible thing too is St. Jude isn't precious with the research that they're finding, right? A lot of other institutions would hide it for themselves because there's a lot of money to be had if you come up with some big cure for cancer or some next treatment. That's worth a lot of money. And so the fact that St. Jude disseminates that knowledge out into the public so that other people can take where they left off and continue that research so we can all just come up with cures for cancer faster, that makes all the difference in the world.
I'm going to read a couple more donations. Nakomi says, donates $20 and says, "I had cancer as a child and this research maybe saved my life and I am thankful for that. Also, hi, I love all the people who are on this live stream today." Jenna and Cam donated $50 and says, "Dear Matt, Pat, and Steph, thanks for being one of the lights in me and my little brother's lives. We love you so much." And also, Ollie makes us smile every time we see a pic. That's our 1-year-old. You're the best. Best of luck on your live stream.
Oh man,
Thank you.
and it seems like we're not the only ones who are going to be on the couch today. Ben Default says he's here from beginning to end.
Awesome.
Donated as well, and is going to be here from the start of the stream to the end of the stream. Well, sit down, my friend, because you're going to be here for quite a long time. Steph and I have a big day ahead of us, filled with a lot of exciting people, a lot of donation, and a lot of pressure to make sure that this FNAF stuff is happening. So there's a lot of moving pieces right now.
Yep.
YouTubers coming in, donations coming in, a lot of people behind the camera. It is a big, big day.
Yep.
It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to finally have all of this come together and happen. Are you guys
think we're
ready?
ready.
Are we ready to bring them on? Are you ready to eat some cookies?
I'm so ready to eat some cookies.
Okay, get over here.
Okay, yay!
Hey, we've got Ro. We got Mike.
Hey, you're looking
Hey,
pretty
beautiful.
good.
Oh my
I'm very cuddly cozy, actually.
Okay, we're
Here,
we're
Matthew's
gonna
gonna
shuffle
move
in.
this way.
Here,
Yeah.
Yeah, shuffle on over.
We're all gonna be able to just cuddle up on the couch.
I feel like we're on a couples game show.
I mean,
yeah.
That's what I'm
Is
feeling.
this the newlywed game?
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
ooh, should we do a newlywed game question here?
I wonder. Okay, I'm so excited.
Okay. Okay. What is Mike's favorite date that you've ever been on?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. What would Mike
This is a
say?
sensitive subject.
Is it sensitive?
Very sensitive subject. We are really getting real today. So we've been on one official date in
Wait, hold on.
in 10 years.
Wait,
so,
what?
Well, that makes the answer really easy.
If it isn't his favorite, he maybe shouldn't say.
It's true. We don't really do the traditional date night stuff.
You don't
Yeah.
date. You don't do date nights ever.
don't know.
You've known each other for so long.
We've decided that we're gonna start.
I was gonna say,
You're gonna start. Oh, congratulations!
Thanks.
You heard it here first.
They're
starting to-
dating.
Did you have a billboard in the middle of Los Angeles
Yes.
saying like?
I was
we're-
gonna say, you have your own special other things that you do, probably,
Yeah, we
right?
do special things for each other all the time, but we really didn't have like a dating life because we never really dated. I mean, we just kind of started hanging out, working together, and then like dating, but we never went on a date.
Okay.
We did do a double date with you guys.
Yeah,
So we've done a double
We always
date.
invite friends.
So is that your
so that
favorite
it's-
double date?
I mean, that was our
is that
favorite
your
double
good
date.
your go-to
Oh my gosh,
date?
we've done a few double dates.
We've done a couple.
The theater
We've done more
and
double dates than single dates.
Yeah, but now we've done a date. We've had a date.
Well, what was it? It
Yeah,
must be
well-
really special.
I mean, we just went and got food.
We
Wow.
went to
Wow.
Crossroads.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, we
It's
went
really-
to, and we shared a dessert. It was really cute, and I had
It
a
took
hot
me
toddy.
many years to plan this date.
Man, well done. You
Yeah,
know
you did
you know how to
good.
pick them.
Thank you.
Good job.
He made a reservation.
On Yelp, yeah, it was pretty. It
I
was
was-
a lot of work.
You didn't even have to call
It's
anyone.
very exclusive. Oh no, I don't talk to people, but it's very exclusive.
That's
website.
amazing. That's great. Well, is that the most romantic? Is that the best date you've ever been on?
You
then, I
might have
guess?
to give him some advice on these dates that he's very new
I
to
was gonna
this.
say we might need to
Okay.
talk, Mike.
Yeah,
Like,
help
If you
him
could
out.
give me like
Stephanie,
top
send him
five
some
things
text
about
I think we'll be
ideas.
able to swap because
Okay.
Matthew can give dating advice and then you can give us some cookie advice after this stream because I don't think you're gonna like the cookies.
I
that
was
we
told
have
there was
planned for
cookies.
you.
That was a good segue.
That's how I got him
Reason
here.
I'm here. It's a great cause, but cookies are also great. Are these delicious, yummy cookies?
Well, some are. Some might not be as yummy.
Yeah. So, Caitlin and Jason, come on in.
Come on in.
They're in a
Oh,
festive
wow.
tin.
They are in a festive
They are
holiday
festive.
So
tent.
festive.
Oh boy.
Jason,
Oh boy.
what's going on here?
So,
Oh my. Oh my.
so for those of you who don't know, Ro runs one of the largest cooking channels on YouTube, Nerdy Nummies.
It is the most wonderful. It is the most wonderful channel, and she has the most marvelous cookbooks that are. They have like prominent places on our shelves in our kitchen because they're so beautiful and delicious.
This is not us like buttering
I
her up
literally just
or like
getting blushed.
or like shamelessly shilling for her product. Like this is
we have
totally
all Nerdy
hashtag
Nummies
not
cookware
spawn.
now. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
This is totally hashtag not spawn, but to this day, she made the best tasting, like, her recipe for a donut is literally the best tasting donut
I don't know
I've ever
how.
had.
I don't know. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Her cakes are incredible. Like, I whenever they ask me to collaborate on their channel, I say yes, not just for their delightful company, which is delightful, don't get me wrong, but it's also because I get to eat their food made from that. Because when I make the food, it's not nearly as good because I just am bad in the kitchen. But when you guys, it's incredible. So
I got to make a cookbook for beginners.
Ooh,
I
that's a
gotta
good
think
idea.
about it.
That
Oh,
would
man.
be awesome.
There you
That
go.
might be better.
But your recipes are, you can follow them. Like if you have a family or something, like you can cook as a family together and everyone can help. Like you can follow your recipes.
Yeah,
no
half
problem.
of them are more simple.
Yeah.
And then the other half are very French. I'm gonna warn you. French pastries.
They're
Sophisticated lady.
They're written with a lot of vowels that you don't end up pronouncing. So, knowing that it's the holidays, knowing that we're sitting on the couch with some of like the pinnacles of baking here on YouTube.
It's cookie season.
It is cookie season.
We decided
it's
to insult them.
It's also Jenga season. In my family, Jenga is a holiday tradition, and I mean it is literally blood sport.
You play full contact Jenga?
Oh, if you are at this is a true story. If you are at our house during the Christmas season or any sort of Christmas celebration, Jenga will inevitably be pulled out, and it is a point of pride for the remainder of the year.
Everyone gathers around the Jenga.
Everyone gathers around the Jenga, and if you lose the Jenga, you are practically disowned from the family for the next year.
I actually consider myself a pretty good Jenga player, but showing up at their Jenga gathering, I was unprepared. And I didn't know that I was expected to perform like at the top level. I was so nervous. It was unreal.
Jenga is second only to bowling in our family. Being from the Midwest, being from Ohio, bowling and Jenga are the 2 points of pride that we hang our hats on. And so since I couldn't bring a bowling alley today, we're playing Jenga.
So is this a competition regulation version of Jenga?
This is a larger scale version of Jenga, but it is official, and it has been like properly weighed to be kind of like flat and
I'm sorry. I know we're about to get started, but I have to interrupt because
we haven't even introduced the game.
No, Matthew, we went up $100,000 in the last 15 minutes.
Wow!
I'm not
That's
kidding.
insane.
I'm not kidding. When we started the stream, we were at $226,000. We are currently at $330,000. Yes. Oh my gosh. We have a new top of the leaderboard, which is a donation from Ocean Spray Cranberry, who actually
Ocean Spray.
Yes. Ocean Spray, like the cranberry juice.
I love that cranberry juice. Thank you.
Did you know that cranberries are one of the 3 native crops of the North America?
They're rich in antioxidants.
You're very knowledgeable about your crayons.
It's true. We may have known that they were going to donate it as a part of the live stream.
They told us that they were going to donate something, but this was an unbelievably generous donation.
That's
so
incredible.
Please show Ocean Spray some love in the chat, you guys.
Oh, wait, I thought that said $50
no,
from here.
it's $50,000.
Michael.
Okay, I need to re-laser my eyes because I could not read that from here. That's awesome.
This is absolutely insane. Okay, so we have actually hit another milestone, but we're not going to do it until the end of this segment.
Was the milestone that
we
we
need
don't
to
have
play
to eat
some
cookies?
Jenga, but I wanted to
Sorry.
acknowledge that happened before we moved on because we are climbing up the ranks really fast. Thank you guys.
Oh, man.
This is unreal.
That's incredible.
Well then, guys, please continue the donation wave at home in honor of Ocean Spray Cranberry, and let them continue to flow in. Don't let the donations ebb away. Sorry, was that bad? Was that
It was
terrible?
good.
I liked it. I was there.
I'm okay with corny.
Okay. Now we have to play some Jenga.
We got to play this game, okay? So the name of the game here is Jenga, but with good versus nasty cookies, right? Chris, that's how it works. Is Chris on the God mic? Chris? No, he can't hear him. It's a tragic thing.
Production gods.
Okay. So
Jason, you're here.
Yes.
Jason,
So there's
Oh, good, because I got to
good cookies
anyway.
and
you gotta
bad
come on.
cookies.
Yeah, I don't really trust you guys. This is a little bit too close to the equipment
boy,
and stuff.
okay.
So if it falls, I just want to make
fall on
everything-
us.
Everyone, give it up for Jason. Okay, so so how do we play your sinister version of Jenga?
Whoa, don't put this on me. We know who made this game up. All right. This was a Chris.
I mean, I encourage the incorporation of Jenga. So what's up?
Okay, so like normal Jenga, one by one, you will pull out blocks.
Yes.
Okay.
You will then flip the block over.
Okay.
If there is green paint on the bottom,
Yes.
you get a gross cookie.
Okay, green is
Green means
green
gross.
for gross.
Green gross.
Much like
Not
your
green
logo.
for good.
No.
Much like my.
Oh, no?
What? What are you throwing shade?
Yeah.
That was bad shit.
I thought
like
that was intentional.
That was great. It was great.
okay.
It's the color of the mint.
Wow.
A mint leaf.
It's just so clickable, Jason.
Okay, so if you pull it out and it has no paint on the bottom, you get a good cookie.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Where's
then
the gross cookies?
If it topples, you get a special cookie.
Uh-oh.
Special in a good way?
I'm not
I could
going
use
to
a
tell
special
you.
good cookie.
You get to decide whether or not you want to make it fall.
Wait, what?
I mean,
no,
I can't.
sometimes you
as
can't
a point
control
of pride,
that.
I can. Well, okay, there you go.
Oh, jeez.
So, Chris, can you speak through the mic?
He can't.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Chris!
Yay! So yeah, the special cookie is a couple different old Wyden family recipes. I hope you enjoy them.
Oh, it's your family recipe? That's so beautiful.
Well,
We'll see. Maybe Rosanna will want to put them in her next cookbook.
Are they snowballs?
no.
Snowball cookies?
No,
no.
I don't think Chris is that good of a chef. Okay, so should we hop into this?
Which tin is gross, Chris?
So as you might surmise, the tin you're holding, the darker tin, is the grosser tin, and then our more Christmassy themed tin is our tasty tin.
And is this the Chris Wyden special?
Yeah, small package, but great reward.
But
the
big
Chris
in
Wyden
taste.
special.
I'm really
Good luck.
scared.
Small in stature, but big in taste.
It also has a dark lid, so
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
making
boy.
that visual connection. Also, I'm delighted to be here, but I'm also terrified to play this.
Is this payback for all the challenges we've had you do on our channel?
No.
You were.
No, I've had such
Maybe a
delightful
bit.
challenges with you guys. It's been great.
Is this to wash it down with?
The
Is that what that's
the
for?
unbranded Diet Coke? Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Those are Matt's. You know he likes those,
That's true.
Michael.
There's 15
don't
off
don't
camera here.
steal
I'll
his
take one.
his
I'll
his
take one.
drink.
I need them all for today. How's bacon?
He's got plenty.
So
Okay.
shall we begin?
We should get started.
Should I start?
Who goes first?
No, I think we just go around. I'll go first.
Ladies first?
Yeah.
Ladies first, okay.
Okay.
Go,
There it is.
Steph.
Okay.
No pressure.
I've got to find the key to
Look at
Jenga
her-
is to find the
look at her
loose
technique.
one.
So I got-
there we
See,
go.
but how do you play? Because some people do it, you can only touch one.
Oh no, you can touch
Ooh,
whatever.
Okay.
a yummy cookie for
strategy.
you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, can you get these ones?
Okay.
Thank you.
So I gotta ask, are you guys super familiar with Jenga?
Look at these.
I've played Jenga on Joey's Escape the Night season 4.
I did it with you, in fact.
But it was to the
Oh, you gotta
death.
look for- there it
So
is. No, nothing.
both of my
Take a
experiences
bite of
have
a nice
been a
cookie.
little scary. The stakes you could say were high, and it was jumbo Jenga though, and I was so terrified I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, and it
I mean,
wasn't a
I
wobbly table.
I didn't even. I'm still not
Okay,
thinking.
Ro
I
found
just
the
I
easiest
just
one.
Wow.
I don't even think. I just go. Oh, shoot! See, this is why I don't like playing Jenga. I had the worst luck. All right, Michael, would you open me
Okay,
one
let's
of
see
these?
what's in here.
Sweetie.
We haven't seen these.
These look. I have not seen any of these, so I have no idea.
These look really good,
They
though.
look really
What do you
good.
mean?
I bet
they're
they're not.
bad?
That's one way to put it. Here you go.
Okay, this one looks like.
What is it, like greasy?
Well, I touched this Oreo and it's just really, really squishy.
Oh, it
This
looks
is
like
like
it's like
a
peanut butter.
handmade
You only
Oreo.
have to take like a bite.
Oh, and soft. That was a soft Oreo?
It looks like it just has peanut butter in it. That looks
Oh, no.
delightful.
I bet it's not.
Oh no.
Oops. Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no. Bro.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, we need some water. Get some water.
I have some underneath the table. Oh my gosh, that is so disgusting.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. What is
And we need some
that?
paper towels. In
You
case
can
we
also
need to
spit it out.
Spit it
That's
out.
There we go.
Well, we got backup water as well.
What
Oh,
was
man.
it?
Okay.
Okay, I don't even know, but it
we
was
have any
Tang that
idea?
hit me. Tang.
Ooh.
Tang. Was
Tang.
it the sriracha
Oh,
one?
I have a feeling I know what this is.
What is it?
Let's see how good my palate / like
Oh no.
nasal olfactory senses are.
What?
Is this mustard? Chris, is this a mustard Oreo? Chris.
It is.
Yes,
I heard
it
him.
is.
I heard
It
him.
is.
It is?
Mustard
Confirmed it is.
Oreo.
That's why it was soft. It like seeped into the cookie.
Yeah, right?
boy.
The mustard really worked its
Oh,
way in.
I think it's harder that
Not
you
a
don't
good
know.
flavor
Oh, Ro, you gotta put
combo.
yours on top. You gotta put the.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Please don't knock it down.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we know where that one is now. It's marked. Mustard.
I'll
It's
take a
worse
good
that
one.
you don't know what it is.
Do you want a good cookie to balance it out?
No, I'm good. I have some tea.
Well, you know what? We can all rest assured and have good taste in our mouth from the good deeds that are happening today as a part of today's live stream to raise money for St. Chip.
Yes.
Zelda Jules donates $20 and says, "You guys are simply amazing, and I'm so grateful to help as well."
I gotta ask, Ro.
Thank
So
you.
last year, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while, Rosanna was actually
did
on
not.
last year's charity live stream as well.
Skated by.
Ro, what's worse? Last year you played a scary VR game. What's worse, playing a scary VR game and getting traumatized for life, or eating a really nasty cookie?
I mean, it's hard to say.
Is it?
Virtual reality really messes me up because I think it's real. I mean, it really messes with me, Matt.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm so sorry that every year you say yes to this, that I put you through something that is literally scarring.
I know.
I feel kind of bad
we
about
make
this.
memories. We have fun.
Oh, some of these.
Is it my turn?
No, it's my turn.
I had so much fun.
It's my turn. But you can.
Don't put it back. Put it back.
No, that one, you don't want that one.
You don't want that one.
Do I not want that
no,
one?
you
It
don't
seemed
want
like it was
that
a fairly
one.
easy one to get rid of.
Pick a different one.
Are you sure?
That one's terrible.
That one was pretty exciting, honestly.
I mean, fine. Do what you want, Matt.
It is our live stream.
It is your live
go
stream.
for that one.
Here.
No,
I'm
Matt,
gonna
there's
up the
only one.
stakes.
There's only one.
Let's up the stakes early, shall we?
No. No.
And he skates
Let's make this a little interesting, shall we? Let's balance it on this one guy over here.
I'm holding my
pretty
breath.
confident in my Jenga skills. There we go.
Do
you see that with
a very
the flip?
nice donation while Rose picking her block or looking for her
She
block?
already has her
I
block.
picked it because I misunderstood whose turn it was.
Ruby Dragon and
Please
Shay
don't be
Sheep
green.
donated $100. Oh no! Oh Ro! Oh no!
2 for 2.
Are you kidding me? Two for two. You guys, this is my cookie luck.
We're never getting guests on this live stream ever
I
again.
know, they're
Steph.
never coming back.
Okay, Michael,
Do you
let
want
me
this
just.
one? This one looks like it has actual poop on it.
That one looks like.
Let me help you pick
I don't
one.
want the poop one.
Let me help you
Let me
pick the
pick
poo
the
one.
chocolate chip one. I'm gonna pick this one.
you sure?
And let me. I'm gonna stick this right in the middle. Okay, and then this. Oh,
I
the
don't-
filling.
It looks like it might have.
in there if you need to spit it out.
I was gonna say that looks kind of Marmite-ish.
Oh, that's a big bite.
Right? You
that
are
was
big.
she's really supporting the cause here.
Oh my god.
You can spit it out. You don't
can
have to get
spit
it
it
down.
out.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
This isn't Good Mythical
Can't
Morning.
lose you. Yeah.
What is that? Jelly and what is this?
Ooh,
Is
do
it
Tuna?
fried beans?
I want to.
Tuna? Is this tuna?
Hold up.
Oh, it is.
Hold up.
Literally
Hold up.
tuna.
Oh, I think it's tuna.
Oh, that is the worst.
It's tuna and
Jam?
Jam? Chris?
Berry jam.
Tuna jam?
Tuna berry jam.
Man, tuna berry jam.
Only for charity.
It's got a ring to it though. Tuna berry?
Right, tuna berry.
I mean, I feel like that should be a thing.
I feel like there should be a Pop-Tart flavor dedicated to it, right?
absolutely.
Like you have your wild berries, your strawberries, and your tuna berries.
yeah.
Right? This is an untapped
I love you,
market.
game theorist. And I love you, St. Jude.
Man, right?
Okay?
Please don't.
Know that this is not fake. This is not rigged. This is
not
real.
Yeah.
Oh,
what-
yeah,
what do you,
it's really real.
What do you think we are?
I'm
A late
so
night talk
sorry.
show that like creates fake, gross things for people to eat? No, this is YouTube. It's real here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some.
No, this is tuna.
This is definitely tuna on a cookie.
This is real tuna.
Well, you know what?
Wow,
Ro?
these are creative.
People, these are creative. It's Chris.
Yeah,
coming
Chris,
from the weird
so
mind of Chris.
We actually have to, like, Chris didn't even tell us what's in these because half of the horror is not knowing. He and Amy went and secretly like baked these last night.
So it's worth noting, though, that you at home can make Rosanna's suffering worth it by donating.
I thought you were gonna say worse. I thought you were gonna say worse. Like
You can make it worse by.
Yeah, if you donate over $400,000, we'll make her eat all the cookies.
Oh God! Oh no!
It's for a good cause.
So,
Mike got another good cookie.
yeah, no, I'm cruising.
man, he's doing awesome.
Rose really taking one for the team
Yes,
here.
you're the only one who's gotten a bad
Okay,
one.
that's okay. That's okay. I can take it.
You're a champ.
You know, I have to test bake and taste my own recipes.
Yeah.
And as they're developing, sometimes they aren't so great.
Bet they're not
What?
that bad.
I don't believe that for a second.
They aren't this bad, but I will say that they aren't perfect, and it takes a while to get there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How's that one?
Completely unrelated question. Do you
Yes.
like crunchy or soft cookies?
Oh my gosh.
This is very polarizing. There's only one right answer though.
No, it depends on what type of cookie we're talking
Oh
about.
yes. See, that's the thing.
Like
a chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Soft baked all the way.
a soft chocolate bake.
Okay, that's the obvious right choice.
Where the chocolate is a little bit melty. But if you're going for like, you know those little English butter cookies that you have with like coffee or tea or
Yes.
something? Those
Little
they can
shortbread
the little
cookie?
shortbread, and they're basically all butter. They're just all butter, and then those I can do a little crispy.
Yeah, or for instance, like an Oreo. Like an Oreo should not be soft and like gooey. Like
Well, if it is, it's probably a mustard Oreo.
I was gonna say yeah. If it's a
Mustard
soft
makes them
Oreo,
really
you gotta start questioning. You gotta be a little bit suspicious about what might be going on there.
Wow.
Are you going back for another bite, Ro?
No, I'm really not.
She's already got a pile
I
going
really-
of her
Oh, I couldn't
questionable
possibly.
cookies.
Well, before we go into round 3, where Ro gets yet another nasty cookie, I'm going to try to stall for her on her behalf and tell Stephanie to read out a couple of donations.
I'm gonna read a
You've
couple
got
of
little
donations.
cookie on your head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
This one is from Ruby Dragon and Shay Cheek, who says, "Thank you for everything you're doing today. My daughter, Ruby Dragon, is a huge fan of you all and has been so excited about this live. She is at school, but we both have several connections to the cause, including my experience beating breast cancer 5 years ago. It's time to #cancel cancer."
Great. Well,
That's
thank you.
so
Thank you for your
awesome.
donation. That's incredible. And congratulations.
Yeah,
on beating breast
congratulations. That's
cancer.
amazing.
Amazing.
Let's see. So, Funtime Foxy also donated $100 and said, "My best friend who I knew in middle school had cancer that sadly took his life freshman year, so this charity is close to me. I hope that soon all these cancers will get kicked right on out of existence so we all don't have to worry about any human being when we hear the word cancer."
Right. I mean, and it is one of those that, like, and again, like, Steph and I really like to support charities that are working for cures, not just treating symptoms, but working on cures for the core problem, right? Yeah. And that's what St. Jude is really doing. And yes, they're saving children's lives while doing it. So it's just like the best of all worlds. I personally lost my grandfather to cancer 5 years ago, coming up on like a 5-year anniversary. So that it's a cause that's close to me. I think like everyone's been affected in some way. So again, your donations are helping to kind of like forward that cause. Now that I've stalled,
Okay.
I think it's your turn. Let's go for round 3.
Okay,
It's starting to get a little tense here.
I know.
The
Yeah.
tower is starting to get a little bit less stable. It's becoming harder to find good blocks. Green!
Oh, I got through. Yes.
Don't worry, Rose is going to get all the good ones
I know,
first.
she's got all of them.
Apparently, I have a sixth sense.
You
Right?
do. You do.
You
It's
don't
like the
know
most
where they
worthless
are.
superpower ever.
The gross cookies.
So, Ro, I
Ooh.
think your strategy this round
This looks
should
like a
be
Snickers
choose a
bar.
block and then don't actually
don't
go with that
choose it.
block and go for one that is completely opposite.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Remember, last round you actually told me not to go for that block, so I have to thank you
Wow.
for encouraging me
that's
not
a
to do
good
that.
point.
Yeah,
She's
that was
looking
very
out.
sweet of you to save me from having to eat a nasty cookie.
Why
that was really
is
great.
that my instinct to find
You're just a loving soul.
these gross cookies?
Maybe it's your baker sense talking.
Oh, that's it.
I'm like, there it is.
Yeah, you know that they're. Ooh.
Ooh, he would.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Where's my cams? Can the cams follow me? Here we go. This is a big move.
Matt,
This is a big
no.
move. Here we go.
Oh, come on,
This
man.
is it.
Sorry for yelling.
Matt is
Why
not
are you
messing
doing
around.
this?
I'm getting real.
Ah, and I'm punished. I'm punished for my deeds.
Here, Matt, do you want the one with poop on it? I'm really serving this one up.
Matt,
Mike's really
pick your
pushing this one.
fancy. So many delicious cookies here.
That one right, doesn't it looks like actual poop.
Hold up. Let me put this on top. There we go.
Chris was talking
Here.
about Marmite. It could be Marmite.
Wait, which one's got poop on
That
it?
one right there. Look at all the poop on there.
Oh, that does look like it has poop
Just like
on
a
it.
big bite.
Mike, you're obsessed with this
Just a
cookie.
big
Oh, this is
bite.
absolutely. This is cat
This
food.
is definitely
I
cat
can I can tell you just from looking at. Chris,
That is cat
Chris, you
food?
don't even have a cat. Chris, is this a cat food?
Chris, whose cat did you steal this from? Did you steal this from?
Cat to buy cat food.
A solid point.
Oh, at least we identified it. You can avoid that one if you want to. There's also something squidgy coming out of there.
I am so concerned about this. Here, I'm gonna dig down to the bottom of this.
Doodle, but something's oozing out of it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what
My guess.
Ooh,
I'm gonna guess
yum.
it's mayonnaise in there.
A cookie sandwich.
Go for it.
It's like I like Oreos, and this is like a
Right?
big Oreo.
Just pretend it's an Oreo.
I'm feeling for you right now.
I'm worried it's gonna come this way.
Gosh.
I'm actually feeling for
Nah,
you.
he would vomit on me first.
Now's a good time to mention that I had food poisoning last week. So, you know, one of the reasons we didn't do an extra live stream last week is because I was on the floor vomiting. Oh my!
You're giving it the old A+ effort though.
Just gonna
doing
pat your
good.
tummy, help it
Oh,
down. There
Thanks,
you go.
Jason. Oh, this is a cup. I thought it was water.
Here, do you want some tea?
Oh my!
Here's, wait,
Oh,
is
sorry,
this yours?
sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
geez. This one's
boy.
mine. Here,
Oh,
I'll
boy.
hold this one. I'll keep it out of the way.
Okay,
You
I got it.
got it, Matt. You got it, Matt.
You finished it though.
Oh
A
boy.
plus.
Oh, you got it down.
Down the hatch.
Yes.
Do you know what it
That's how
was
we
though?
do it.
Yeah, what was
You know,
that?
I don't want to think about it too much. It's kind of like oniony.
Oh no.
It's kind of
wait,
oniony
did
and,
Chris,
like,
did Chris
mayonnaise-y.
replicate that donut we once had in Japan?
Chris, was that a replica of the donut we had in Japan?
This was better.
Better.
Better. What was in
it?
this
What
one?
was
What was it?
A little bit of sour cream, a little onion powder,
Onion
little
powder.
cottage cheese.
The way he says it though, it sounds delicious.
Right? Oh, yeah. You'll just have a cookie sandwich with a little bit of onion powder and
No,
cottage
I
cheese.
have put sour cream in a chocolate cake recipe.
Which was
in
really
the
good.
batter.
It's really
It's
good.
supposed to help the chocolate come out, right?
So great, but it's baked in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
yeah.
it's
not
it's
smeared
chopped-
on.
No.
So,
And not covered in onion
so,
powder.
so,
Yeah.
so true story. When we were in Japan, we like to try both like local foods, but also like franchises that are local to America, but like translated to an international audience.
So we went to a Krispy Kreme donuts in Japan.
And our exotic flavor, and so we went down the line and we got
we
like
tried
our exotic
taro,
flavors.
we tried green tea. They were all fine.
Yeah, like
good,
those are the
good,
local
good,
ones.
good.
And then there was one that we're like, hey, let's get one that we know that we're gonna like, which is like a cream filled, right? A creamy white, it was called, and it looked like a powdered sugar
what it was
outside,
called.
Okay.
like a powdered sugar outside with like a little cream filling on the inside, right?
Yum.
So we get through the taro and the matcha, they're fine. And then we're like, okay, time to eat like the creamy white. I take a huge bite of it, not realizing that that wasn't powdered sugar on the outside. It was actually onion powder. And on the inside, that wasn't like vanilla cream. It was mayonnaise and onions
And mushroom.
and corn.
When they were developing it, were they like, you know what this needs?
It was
It'd
literally
be perfect if we just added corn.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
The corn will
elevates
save it.
it.
That's
The corn
what it
will save
is.
it.
It is. It was the corn that made the difference.
That feels like an April Fool's joke recipe.
Right, but
right.
apparently it was just a normal, everyday donut out there. Yeah, it was literally the worst mouthful of anything I've ever had, ever. Pure. Like this was bad, but that was like at least
was
here I
so
expected
bad.
it to be bad. There I was like, I love frosted donuts. Let me just take a big old bite.
You wouldn't think a donut would have all that.
Would be
junk
covered in
it,
onion
right?
powder and mayonnaise. Yeah, but it was. So if you're ever in Japan. At a Krispy Kreme,
Watch out.
You heard it here first. Watch out for the creamy white. It's not what you expect.
Do you think when
what
they
you
market
think.
it, they're like made with real corn?
How fixated you are
Organic
about the corn.
corn.
Mike's very excited about the corn, everyone.
Locally sourced corn.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I don't know.
It's true.
I would.
This is the farmer in you coming out.
Right? I was gonna
I
say.
get to embarrass
Not the
him
mushrooms.
sometimes.
You don't feel good about the mushrooms?
I
See,
mean,
to me,
mushrooms,
the mushroom
they,
was an
I
odd.
feel like they
It's
show up
very
everywhere
odd.
weird, but corn.
Is Mike a farmer? Are you growing corn in
Okay,
your
Rose
backyard?
says I grew up
You're
on a
just
farm.
a farm.
It wasn't like a farm.
Well, it's a farm. They grew.
But in
it
Oregon,
10
you get a big
acres.
tax write-off if you contribute something
You farm something, so he
farm-ish.
farmed
I mean, your
hay.
hair is like fields of wheat.
That's
Wasn't
actually
wheat,
what
it's a farm.
I based. That was my inspo. Is so we had 10 acres.
10 acres. He's a
That was
farmer.
we had 10 acres of hay, and you donate it to local actual farms,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
they give you a tax
So he
write-off.
grew up on a
Oh.
farm, a hay farm, and they farm the hay. And then, Mike, what was your high school job?
So is your hair job?
I did buck
Bucking
hay
hay.
on llama farms
So that is a farmer.
because Oregon has some of the highest per capita of llamas to people,
Wait, what?
Fun fact.
and our biggest export is Christmas trees.
Yes.
So that's what's going on in Oregon.
adorable.
Oh, llamas and,
And the
Christmas,
Christmas
trees.
trees.
yeah.
That sounds magical. It
Yeah.
sounds like you just walk into Oregon and all of a sudden there are just prancing llamas and Christmas trees
It's
just
true.
everywhere.
Because people
they
they'll have like 100 acres, and it's just all Christmas trees.
So are you telling me that your hair is a tax write-off? Is that what you're basically?
Yeah. You just
I
shave it.
am thinking of writing it off this year,
Every
but it has to
year.
be a certain height.
Okay.
And we haven't
In order to
quite
qualify
reached that
as
height
a-
yet.
as an official crop.
And we'll have to bale it and like all that. It's that whole thing.
I love
He's
that.
great for the fall, like holidays. We get those. I call them hay bays, but that's not what they're called.
Hay bales.
Hay bales.
Hay bays?
Hay
But
bays.
now
Hay
our
bays.
whole team starts saying hay bays.
Hay bays. You know, we decorate. We put the hay bays out and the dried corn.
It's gonna catch
to
on.
yeah.
look like the fall. And Mike just hucks them around like he knows what he's doing.
Which unfortunately I do.
I was gonna say you probably do
amazing.
actually, right?
That's amazing.
I've
Many years.
had my fair share of experience with hay bays as well,
bays.
but I never had to, chuck them around.
I wanna make
I was more of a
maze.
hay maze guy.
A hay bays maze?
Yeah,
Hay bays.
maze.
I was a big fan of the mazes made of hay bays. Okay.
So I, for a long time, I tried to stop her from saying "hey bays" because it's not the right word. But now I've officially given up. But how do you spell?
Just lean in, man.
How do you
Just lean
spell
in.
bays?
B-A-E-S.
There's like a lot of ways to spell bays. Though.
BA. It has to be your bay. Like
It's your
bay.
hay bay.
It's your hay bay.
Hay bay.
It's the hay with which you are shipped. The hay bay.
Hey, babe.
You are shipped with
All
the
right,
bay.
Ro, it's your turn, by the way.
Yeah, I stalled for long enough.
I'm so sorry.
A couple more rounds
So
here.
I wanted to go for this one. Okay, my instincts are telling me that's the one. Ro.
Okay.
So don't go with
don't go for
do
that.
that one.
Okay, we're gonna fight my instincts. We're gonna go right. No.
Whoa,
no.
that was aggressive. That was real aggressive.
Wait. Matt, is this the rules? If I touch it, I gotta
No,
go
you're
for
fine.
it,
No.
right?
You can,
No, they
you
don't
can
play
tap
by those
around.
rules.
Just tap around.
You can tap. Okay. Well, maybe
you can tap around.
You know this one. I don't want to do this one.
Bro,
So
you're
this
really
is
aggressive.
So I'm
tapper.
just gonna point out here that this has a tiny fleck of green paint on the side.
Stephanie
I'm
using
not
context
saying.
clues.
Shut up.
I'm not saying that it
Are you
has
for
green
real
on the
with me right
bottom.
now?
I'm just saying it has green on
Maybe
the side.
it was green adjacent.
Maybe it's just touching something else that's green, and it's not gonna. Is it green? Is it green? I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna let chat tell me. Chat,
well, according to the
love
monitor,
you. Is it green?
let's just say if you were a weatherman, that would not be on camera.
Oh!
Poor Rose.
All my instincts told me don't pick this one.
You know,
can't
maybe
believe
you have to use your instincts to deny your instincts to deny your instincts. So it's
Yeah,
like three
yeah.
layers removed.
I think
at
she
this
wants
point.
the poo-poo one.
No, Michael, stop talking about the
I'm
poop
really
cookie.
pushing
I'm
it.
not eating the poop cookie.
You're more than welcome to go back
Michael,
to
don't
if
eat the
you're
poop
really excited to revisit
No.
a flavor profile that you visited in the past. You can do that too. If you want to hop back to that tuna berry.
Ooh, there's something yellow on there.
Appealing as that is, let's go for a sugar cookie sandwich.
Doesn't the food pyramid encourage you to get like multiple servings of fruit a day?
Oh wow.
Good.
Well,
There's not as much filling in this one.
the filling is minimal, but it's terrible.
Okay, minimal but terrible. It's small,
is
yet
that
mighty,
color?
like you, Ro. Small
That's
but
some
mighty.
sort of meat.
I think it's a ham sandwich.
I think it's.
It's a ham sandwich.
It's the mustard. No.
Well,
mustard.
we do know personally that Chris has only like 5 items in his refrigerator. And
I'm
it's
noticing
like,
some reoccurring
yeah,
base
he's got like
ingredients
mustard, hummus, and like pita chips, and that's like all he has. So
Well, today I did mix it up. It's not a ham sandwich. It's a spam sandwich.
oh, spam's okay.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you.
No problem.
Clarifying.
I love trying new food. You know, when you're traveling in different countries
Yeah.
and going to different places, and even different states. Like every state has like a specialty food. And you know, I went to Hawaii and they had musubi, and it was delicious.
Yes.
And you lived there for a while.
And I lived
And you-
there for a
and you
while.
ate it a lot.
And yeah, musubi with some rice and.
Can you explain what it
seaweed.
is? Because I don't think everyone knows. I
It's
love it.
like on your stovetop, you just cook a little spam, like grilled spam.
It gets nice and crispy, almost
Yeah.
like bacon or
and
like,
a cooked rice, and then you wrap it in seaweed, and that's a little musubi sandwich right there. And they're delicious, actually.
It's really good. Yeah.
Can we get a donation train going in honor
Not in
of
a
Rose
cookie.
suffering?
I know. Poor
$5 for every green tile she's gotten.
Right?
You're gonna reach your goal in 20 minutes.
I was
that's
gonna say,
at this rate.
at this point, if you all could donate $5 for every green tile that Ro has gotten, that would, I mean, we would be there, friends, and cancer will be cured.
Yeah.
Why are my
that'll-
instincts so bad? Why are my instincts
Wait, Ro,
the
which
worst?
one was your original one? Was it this one? Or was it this
yeah,
one?
all my instincts were telling me, don't go for this one.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't go for that one.
Oh, that's real.
Ooh, that's
See,
real. You're angling for the Chris special at that point.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, Mike.
What do you think?
Oh, Mike.
Oh, geez.
Oh, buddy.
Geez. Oh, geez. No.
This is great. Yeah.
And I'm next. Come on.
There's my country boy.
Big risk. I have a tail. now.
Don't lose your mic.
Oh, here. Maybe I can stick this in your pocket. I gotcha. Let me stick this in your little pocket.
Okay.
There you go.
Great.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Mike's getting all the good.
There's
cookies
really good
today.
stuff in this one.
Okay. I know, right? Those are pretty tasty.
I don't even know what these are. Like, I haven't had to partake in those. Do I want a chocolate chip cookie? Or do I want...
So many good options, right?
Do I want to
They're
pretend
also
like I'm on a
delicious.
Delta flight?
Right?
The Biscoff.
Right?
I love Biscoff.
Who saved
Can
the
I
cookies
revisit
from their
a
last
cookie if it
flight
was
and
so
put, this,
good?
put it in this tin?
You know what? If you want to revisit a flavor profile, feel free to go.
I've
back.
had so many good
cookies,
cookies. I have
Every
favorites.
time we're on the
too.
flight, I'm like, I'll take another. Can I have another one?
Like how many?
too.
How
I
many
love
do you
that.
have
Those
exactly?
yum little biscuit cookies on the plane.
Right? I'll take all the Biscoff, please. Thank you. Stephanie's favorite cookie is Biscoff. It's crazy.
Oh, okay, Steph.
That's so close to gingerbread.
Did you get a green?
No.
What the heck? How is it possible? What are the odds
I
of
know.
this?
Ends, we're
It's
crushing
sort
it.
of unreal. Okay.
Okay, I'll just push these closer to you guys since.
Okay.
Okay, this Jenga
Okay.
is a bit
It
intense.
feels
right.
rigged, doesn't it? I'm so sorry.
I
Right?
will tell you, it's not rigged. I'm just really,
not.
I have horrible instincts and
All
I'm
right.
really bad luck.
I think this one
sometimes.
is a pumpkin cookie in here, and it's
Wait,
fab.
a pumpkin?
I think so. I think this one's a pumpkin
Is that your
snickerdoodle.
seconds right now?
What?
Have you had that before or no?
Oh, I had it last time
Oh,
around.
I'm gonna jump on that for my next
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, good. Your pumpkin cookies, your
Yeah.
fancy airline biscuits.
I think this one is red velvet.
Peppermint, red
good.
velvet.
You're good.
There it is.
good.
I can't believe
Are
it.
you guys going to be donating another $5 in honor of Rose Payne? It's Rose turn.
No! Okay,
does she
sorry,
go
I'm
with her
yelling
initial
a lot.
feeling
it's
or
just
no?
because I'm feeling anxiety.
So go with the.
Okay?
So now.
I'm feeling a lot of anxiety.
It's basically layers of game theory, except it's against yourself
okay, you know
the entire
what?
time.
I'm going to do this. I'm going down here because I don't think anybody's going to come down here. So I'm just
Oh,
going to
good
hack
one.
away.
Oh my gosh,
right
Ro is
in this
literally-
middle.
She's very aggressive.
Look at this.
Ro is literally chopping at the bottom
Yeah.
of the tower.
Okay.
They wouldn't
now,
put one right on the bottom,
chat,
right?
Tell me we got some good luck. Oh no! You guys are so messed up. Are you kidding me right now? What? How is it possible? What? No! No! I suck at this game. Oh my god! This is unreal. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm putting this on the top. I don't want the special cookie.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
I may have had a lot of bad cookies, but at least I don't want this special cookie because I have this feeling that the special cookie is like all the bad things together. I think it's like
I think it probably
it's the Frankenstein cookie, and as long as I'm not going there, I'm okay. I can have a lot of little bad nibbles.
And I read the rules. If you get that many green ones, you have to eat the poo cookie.
So for everyone at home who's joined on the Ro donation cookie train, that's another $5. So that's up to 20. That's up to $20, which is really sad for Ro, but great for you because that's 2 entries into all the raffles for all the great prizes that we have available, including Game Theory merch, a basket of exotic butters, a Nintendo Switch, and a Google Nest Hub Max, as well as other things.
Lots of other stuff.
I'm just Vanna Whiting this cookie.
Sure,
okay,
take your time.
So this cookie, the mushiness is baked in. It's
Yeah.
in the middle. It's very squishy in the middle, and it's oozing out the center.
You know, you might get away with it if you nibble around the side.
I'm gonna go for a bite.
Are you gonna go?
You're a
oh,
champ.
she's going right for the gross stuff.
You're a champ. Oh, you're a champ.
Thanks for charity.
She says.
For charity.
For charity.
Oh, sick. Oh, this is really sick. Oh, this is
You can spit it out. There's cups to spit. There's spit
You know,
cups.
here's the good news is I do taste a hint of pumpkin.
Ooh.
Pumpkin.
Oh, delightful.
There's a little bit piece of positive.
A
to
little
that.
a little seasonal flair.
Can you tell Ro what she's eating?
Because I don't even know.
I believe that one's a pumpkin cat food horseradish cookie.
Oh
Meow.
no! This is why we don't let Chris do things unsupervised.
That was perfect.
I don't know if we can see, but Ro already has a pile of cookies here.
I'm so sorry.
We'll
okay.
package those up
That's
for you
okay.
later.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get you a little doggy bag. A kitty bag?
Kitty bag. I'll take a kitty bag,
Oh my
Steph,
gosh.
please. Thank you.
Can we call out some donations?
I'm actually having a little bit of trouble. Hey, Amy, can you help me refresh the Tiltify stream? I was having an internet issue, and I think I need the Tiltify stream refreshed, but we'll let Mike go ahead and do his block, and then I'll read some donations.
Let's be careful on this table. The tower is very fragile at this point.
I can't believe
Soon
this.
I've tested every
can't
delicious
believe
cookie.
it.
I'll go ahead and try this.
Do the pumpkin snickerdoodle. Do the pumpkin snickerdoodle.
Guys, I'm getting pretty full here. I don't know if I can keep
I
going. This
understand.
has been really rough.
Only the best for you, Mike. Only the finest selection of.
Ooh, this one's nice and soft. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing.
You know what? Go for it.
You know, I'm
buddy.
going to indulge.
Wow.
You know, we want to provide for you on this live stream.
Anything. For a
We
good
we
cause.
only treat our guests to the finest.
Oh, this one's so good. Like for real though.
Right? I know.
I almost distracted you with how good this was.
The wave of adrenaline that just went through my body was crazy. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
She was looking at
She
me
was-
while
she was
doing
so
it. That was
focused
so
on you.
hardcore.
oh my gosh, I'm really scared right now.
This is so good.
Come on. I don't know if
It doesn't
somebody
work
should-
twice.
Yeah, right.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
You
Let
got it.
someone
You got
else.
it. You
let
got
someone
it.
else
You
do
got
the
it. You
cookie
got
here.
it. You got it. Don't fall. Don't fall.
What's Mike's face look like?
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I can't believe
This is ridiculous.
I'm usually the one with the terrible luck, so I'm just sort of relishing in it. You said
I did eat the rest of the
you
pumpkin
said the
cookie.
red velvet was good.
Oh, amazing.
The red velvet is
Amazing.
definitely stellar.
Yes, it's great.
Okay, we'll get this one ready for you guys.
I'm just dreading my turn.
I don't blame you at this point.
Oh, cookies.
Here.
Watch out, man.
Where
It's
we-
getting tippy.
It is getting tippy.
Now, I
It's
mean,
getting
that's real dangerous now.
Okay.
These are really,
Oof. You know, it's also worth calling out. We should knock out these top like 4 or 5 layers because those are all ones that have been pulled in the past. It's worth noting.
But the rules of Jenga state that as long as there are 3 layers above it, you're fine.
I mean, yes, the rules of Jenga do state that. However,
And there are green blocks in there. We know because Rose got them.
but if you have been paying attention to the live stream, that is actually like that is a way to kind of hack through the system. So I don't want any unfair. Okay, here we go.
You're going for that one?
I'm going
Oh,
for,
you're going for that one? I debated that one.
I think you're safe.
see, I don't get
This
the
is going to be.
physics
This
of
is either a great play or a terrible play.
I don't get.
Okay.
I feel like you're okay.
It's this one side right here that's the problem. So as long as I get that side out, then I'm good.
Matt, you got a green one like me.
We're besties.
I know, look at us.
Oh, Rose, my sister from another mister.
And yeah, Matt's my brother from another
We're
mother.
getting down to very few options.
The
There's
entire
still Poo
internet
Cookie.
was like, you guys look like siblings. I was like, yep, okay, done.
So this is tuna berry we've established.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is
Yeah, that's
this is
tuna
Oreo
berry.
mustard. This is.
There's cat food
Oh,
delight.
that one looks different.
Ooh, this one has a
Pumpkin
delightful
delight.
hint of neon blue.
Ooh, what could it be?
Is there more meat?
Oh, this is Chris's toothpaste. This is Chris's toothpaste
Chris-
mixed with.
Chris, do any of
Something
these
pink.
cookies
I don't know what the
contain
pink
your
is.
Toothpaste?
Yes.
Is it salmon? Salmon and
Salmon
toothpaste?
toothpaste?
He's not even going to attempt that one.
No, I'll go.
I also appreciate that
Nope.
it's not just one
No,
flavor.
that's
it's
your body
multiple.
rejecting it out.
Oh, uh-oh. Here. Do we have
Calm
here.
and focus. Calm and focus.
Mind over matter here.
Be zen.
Wait, you have Oreo
Yeah,
on you. You
yeah.
have Oreo on you.
Let's get it
Here,
off.
here, here.
I'll relieve you of the remaining cookie.
Okay. We'll put them in here. I'll put the remaining in
Go,
here.
Matthew, go. Go, Matthew, go.
Go down,
Matthew,
go
go.
down, go
Go, Matthew,
down.
go. Go, Matthew, go. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh, got it. Okay. So wait, what was that mixed with, Chris?
I am trying to remember.
Oh, because there was definitely something meaty in there, so I'm assuming it was like the cat food or whatever. And I'll say, the cat food helped to dull the just pure mint that I was getting, which was almost like, it's weird because I like mint flavors, but to swallow, it was just bad. That was rough. That was a rough one.
Okay.
So yeah, the cat food umami flavor really helped to
Mystery
balance
meat,
out.
we'll
Yeah,
call it.
it was good.
The old mystery meat.
Oh.
All right, Ro,
all
let's see
of
how
my
you do.
A green brick
instincts are telling me to pick this one, so
Wait,
I'm not
wait,
going
Ro,
to do
that-
Don't
Matt,
do
Ro,
that one.
Ro,
Don't
don't do that one.
Definitely don't do
The
that
math
one.
doesn't check out.
Nope.
Bro,
Nope.
Why?
no, if you were to do, here, we'll point out the one that she wants to do. She wants to do
Okay,
this one in
but-
the center here.
This is why we don't follow our instincts most of the time.
Whoa, what's wrong with that?
It's called center of balance.
Whoa. You know.
I think we should all make a pact that
This
if
one.
Ro knocks over
Got it.
the tower, which it seems more and more
Okay.
likely that might
If Ro
happen.
gets another green, you have
okay.
you have to do the donation train, guys, please.
Would also, if she knocks it over, we should all. Oh God.
Come on.
Oh no.
Come on.
Oh my gosh! It's a holiday miracle.
I get a cookie.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
We're just gonna stabilize.
So sorry, sound.
Okay. Good luck, Mike.
Okay, well, you enjoy that.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck, Mike.
So teeny.
Oh, I'm having
I
one of these
know.
little biscuits.
Oh man, is Mike gonna? Oh, you know, my
It's
mouth is still
wonderful.
full of minty freshness. How's my breath, Steph?
No, please don't. Please don't. Please
How's
don't.
my breath, Steph?
Ooh, kiss, kiss.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Thanks, darling dearest.
This one doesn't seem smart, but I want to try it anyway.
Michael.
I don't know. I think that's the best movie can make, honestly.
It's so
Ooh,
wedged
buddy.
in there.
Right
buddy.
now, I'm comforting
What
you.
happens if the tower spins all the way but doesn't fall?
That's
as long
fine.
as the tower
As
doesn't
long
fall,
as it
you're
is a
fine.
loft.
Okay.
I think you can do it.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Oh my.
You got it, Mike.
How is it so wedged in there? That's the real
It's
question.
it's a miracle of physics, honestly.
That's pretty tight.
Science is a wonderful, many-splendored beast.
Oh, heavy breathing intensifies. Here we go.
Mike, you just got go fast.
No, it's not going to happen.
You know,
Are we under the one hand rule?
no.
Okay, what
No,
rules
don't-
are we adding?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
Mike,
The rule
we
is-
need you to stand on one leg.
Oh
and
my,
do
this
it
is
with
not a
one
good
hand,
idea.
And you,
You
have to
can't wear
close
plaid.
And you have to close one eyeball.
The rule is, since we're going to be here a while, as Mike removes this block, feel free to take this opportunity to donate for one of our many incentives. One of the things I didn't mention, actually, is by the end of the stream, I will I'll either be waxing my whole body or shaving my head.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So
Can you
one
define whole body?
Whole body minus. But
a
area.
solid 90,
Yeah,
90% of the body.
bikini.
We're doing,
area.
we're doing
Got it.
arms, legs, chest,
Yahtzee!
back.
Oh, it's green.
Oh! Wait, is Stephanie the only one who hasn't had a nasty cookie then?
That means I'm the one who's gonna knock it over.
Exactly true.
All right, fine. I'll do my fair share.
Okay.
Okay, Mike.
Way to do your part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike.
But
we
yeah,
give you
so-
a batch of
When you
delicious
donate,
cookies.
you can use your donation to vote in a poll to see whether Matthew shaves most of his body or shaves waxes most of his body,
most of my body, 'cause
or shaves his head. And we will be doing a demonstration of either of those things live at the end of the live stream. So use your donations to vote in the poll, which is
Yep.
across the bottom of the screen, maybe. Is it across the bottom of the screen? I don't have it. I don't have the
That's a
money.
good fight. There we go.
Anyway,
I think.
I
so,
hope that wins.
so
Right, that's the thing.
Rose
We're-
voting for waxing.
Because it's funnier.
Yeah, if you could choose one thing for me, would you wax or shave?
I like
Wax,
your,
of course.
I like
Wax,
your
of course.
luscious hair, so I'd leave your hair.
I like the hair.
I'd
Like
wax
I feel
it
like the hair
because
wall.
it's really an experience if you have not been waxed before. I now laser hair removal, which is wonderful. You do your sessions and done forever. It's great, but waxing is quite.
This has been a helpful row tip.
Mike, we should wax you for a
tips with
video.
Ro.
Oh, so you're going for that one?
Okay, so my thought on this is maybe the pumpkin will help bury whatever flavor this is.
What is that? Mashed potatoes?
Is that the one I had?
No, it was a new one.
Oh, it's a new one. Okay.
I was trying to see what's inside,
Oh,
but
you were
yeah,
breaking
yeah.
it open. I'm like, why is that a bite?
It looks like mashed potatoes.
It does.
Right?
That would be nice.
It's just a Thanksgiving meal in one
wait,
cookie.
is this mashed potatoes?
It looks like mashed potatoes. Looks like
It
garlic
does.
mashed potatoes inside of a pumpkin cookie, which
mean, it's a
kind of
lot.
sounds
Great.
like a Thanksgiving delicious
Leave it to Mike to
cookie.
have like the good one.
Yeah, right. Nope. His face is not saying that is good.
Oh, maybe it's not mashed potatoes.
Yeah, what is that?
Is it weird?
Any ideas, Chris?
Well, it's got to be a little weird.
I mean, if it tastes like mashed potatoes, maybe it's mayo?
Oh, is it mayo? I like that you didn't have a reaction until he said mayo, and now all of a
I
sudden
know,
I was like,
the
oh.
more you guys were saying mashed
That's all I
potatoes,
know,
my
I know.
brain was like, ew, but
Okay, so
it's not the worst cookie, I'll be honest.
how are we doing
Oh.
on? How are we doing on time?
This is the
we-
final, right?
Okay, this
This is it.
We gotta
This
sprint
is-
alright.
through, friend.
This is the final.
Let's do a
turn.
speed
We are
round.
close to the end.
Okay.
Speed round,
All right,
Steph.
let's do a speed round. Let's all
I'm
go
not
real
going
No,
fast.
here's the
Try
rule
to
I'm
lose
setting out.
here.
No
Go
more
up.
cookies until the tower falls.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
ready?
So the next cookie is the Chris Wyden special.
I'm just going for it. I'm pulling it out.
Wow.
Oh, well
Hey,
done.
Go, Matthew.
Put your
Go,
brick-
go, go, go.
sorry,
Mike didn't put his brick on
No,
here.
this isn't mine. Wait, where did this
Just
one
stick
come
it
from?
on.
Oh my gosh,
Just
was
stick
it
it on.
mine?
I think it was.
Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Go.
Here we go.
I like that her instinct
Speed
is
round.
blame me.
Okay.
Speed
All right,
round.
Ro, here you go.
I'm such
Just
a
pull
sibling.
one.
Just go. Just go.
Just pull
Speed
one.
round. Speed round.
Hammer
When
away.
you tell Ro that, she will really go for it.
Yeah, oh, you tell me a speed round, I'll do it.
Oh
Okay?
my gosh.
I'll give you a speed round.
I can't believe this.
Oh, jeez, well done.
There it is. So that was Mike.
That was Mike.
But I think in a show of solidarity, since I have also not had
I'm confident
any
that
bad.
it'll be delicious, though.
Oh, what is this? Oh no!
What do you mean, oh,
no! Here, specialty cam. Show it to the specialty cam.
Okay.
What is that?
Here, show it to special.
No.
Chris, literally, it's an entire stick of butter.
It's a stick of butter, Chris.
I mean, that's the best part.
Give everyone a heart attack.
With the wrapper.
This is how I eat. This is how I eat cookies,
There's a
though.
wrapper on
That's
the
just
top.
rude. And then there's also this one, which I think might. Is this an egg?
Wait, there's definitely something other than butter on
I
this.
see more mayonnaise. And I think.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Let me smell this one.
This smells really bad.
That's a lot of mustard. I
It
basically
smells
just
really
licked
bad.
that.
Here, so Mike, here, take a nibble of whichever one.
I would go the butter
I
cookie.
would-
honestly.
I'm gonna go butter.
This is how I
Stephanie-
eat cookies. I don't understand why this is weird.
Stephanie's a big fan of butter cookies. You were talking
Okay.
earlier about how you love butter
And because
shortbread.
I didn't get a single bad cookie,
Oh my God.
I will take a bite of this one.
Oh, Mike. Good job, Mike. Good job. You're a trooper.
Is there anything with the butter,
You're
or
a
is it just pure
trooper.
butter?
Like, what is that? That's not butter.
Yeah, I can't believe that's not butter.
Oh, that's something else.
Oh, this is mustard and mayonnaise.
Oh, mustard and mayo.
Mustard and mayonnaise.
Okay, it's probably and mayonnaise. Here you go. You want some water?
Can we just stop saying mayonnaise?
Not fair. Hey, come here. You have cookie in your hair. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, this has been really fun.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for coming on the stream, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for coming out yet again
Thanks
for
for having
another
us.
charity live stream.
It's still
This means
going.
a lot to us. We have a lot of people in our family who have been touched by cancer. And I lost my aunt last year to cancer, and my dad was diagnosed with leukemia in 2013, and he's still undergoing a bunch of treatments. And so this is just a cause that is very near and dear to our hearts, and we're so happy that you're doing this. So just thank you for doing this. And it means a lot to me. I'm sure other people as well, but it means a lot to me. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you guys.
Okay,
so,
thanks
so
for
much.
having
No,
us.
thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so
I swear,
much.
next time we'll have something a little less painful
Yeah,
for you
let's
guys.
do another double date
Yeah.
where we have
Yeah,
no
we owe you
cookies.
guys.
And
No cookies allowed.
I owe you
No
some
cookies.
dating advice, Mike. We'll
Yeah.
talk.
It's true,
Give
I
him
need
some
it. I need
ideas.
it, trust me.